Venus is very soft in Pisces. Okay, now this was Inanna, or Ishtar, as she was called in Babylon. She was the goddess of beauty, fertility, sexuality, and also war and victory. Okay, so she was either like all the bliss or all the rage, all the despair. I mean, it could go either way, but it was very, very emotionally intense. Okay. She has some really strong, more aggressive, assertive placements, but here in Pisces, she's much softer. And I think that this serves everybody, okay? Like the world at large. Now, if you're, you want to be like, well, what about this one plane crash or these two plane crashes or something? We can't talk about those things in relation to a giant, what I'm telling you right now relates to the entire planet Earth, okay? So even if something's going on in your town, your country, your city, that we have to look at the individual chart to determine what's going on and to make any specific predictions based on those things. Because I know if you're in the West, especially if you're in the US, you kind of tend to think that the world revolves around, what you see on the news. And that's not how this works. Okay. But generally speaking, for the world at large, this is a very soft placement of Venus. It's a very empathic placement. It's also a very psychic placement. So these two fish of Pisces were related to Nanshe, and she was basically the goddess of psychic abilities, but also she was the matron goddess of widows, orphans, and the infirmed, and she just was nurturing and love. She also had connections to peace and prosperity, fertility, bounty, and just really all wonderful things in life. Okay. So Venus moving into here is basically softening this up. It's softening her up for sure. And just tuning us in on that higher emotional level, making it more likely that we experience love and bliss. If you are in some sort of karmic relationship, whether that is romantic or not, this can definitely intensify some of those emotional experiences, like those deeper spiritual or emotional experiences that you have with other people. And again, with Venus here close to the moon's just going to intensify this. It's just like taking a magnifying glass onto this beautiful, beautiful placement and making it that much better.